Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Mitch here. Received an email from Liam about 3 weeks ago. Yes, I'm behind on my email. Sorry about that. He had a great question. He says, I work right now as a civilian, and I'm wondering though, when I get through the process, say I get through the process, I become OFO, what's the difference between civilian and being an OFO officer? That's a great question because I think a lot of people think about that too, like how will their life change and what's the differences between what they do now versus what they do as OFO. So let's go through the 5 things that shocked people the most who now wear the badge that they learned in the first 90 days of their job. What are these things? Okay, first one is this: the authority is real. It really follows you. So in the civilian world, your decisions may affect the schedule, may affect the team or a Zoom meeting. Those might be affected, right, in the civilian world. However, your decisions as an OFO, it affects people's freedom of movement, where they're going to go, where they can't go, where they can go, based on your decision, of course. It's a safety. Also, your decisions also affect the country's security, which is a huge issue, right? Your decision alone affects the country's security. This is why I always say what comes out of your mouth can affect one to many, many people based on what you decide upon. And people are so amazed their first 90 days of their job, they're thinking, my God, this is really a heavy hitting career. I have this power I got to be careful with and make sure I make good decisions. And so many officers who are new to the job are surprised by how much responsibility they carry. And it would be surprising for anybody to have that kind of responsibility so fast. Number 2 is that your judgment. In the civilian world, you get to ease into a job. You get to learn, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, you learn how to perfect your job, blah, blah, right? But as a new OFO, they see you in uniform, they see your weapon on you, see the badge on you, they are expecting you to make sound judgments, right? When a civilian, when a traveler comes up to you, looking at you for answers to your to whatever they need, they are depending on you to know the answer. You are automatically the professional and you know the answers. That's how they see you. So the judgment is amazing, right? Because in civilian life, you get time to think about it, get time to ruminate and get your Zoom team together, have these meetings or whatever. You don't get that. You have instant authority on people's lives, instant impact on people's lives based upon your judgment in any kind of situation. So that's a heavy hitting thing. Number 3 is the pace for sure. This is a surprise for most new OFOs in the first 90 days. They realize very quickly that traffic, inspections, right, never stops. Those ports are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the civilian world, Monday through Friday, weekends off. Not so with OFO. You guys are always working those ports of entry at all times, whether it be a port, an airport, it doesn't matter. It's a port. The tempo's constant. It's always going. It never stops. You have to consistently, as I say, feed the beast. You always got to be there to take care of things. They're always surprised by that, of course, right? Number 4 is a huge one. Now, I've experienced both worlds, right? In the civilian world, they say, we're family, and you kind of feel that way, right? In the military world, when I hear the word we're family, it feels like family. When I was also in law enforcement too, it feels like family, right? And the reason why is because of the seriousness of the job. That's really why. Because in law enforcement, federal civilian, you are family because your partner, your colleagues truly have your 6. They have your 6. When you call for backup, man, they come, they're there to back you up. And that's what I mean, because the essence of that backup could be life or death, which is not like the civilian world, right? When people told me in my civilian life we're family, it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same, right? And so that's the difference there for sure. People who are new to OFO in the first 90 days really feel family because their job is so serious. They feel like it's family. Last thing I want to tell you about, they tell me all the time, is that the mission changes how you see work. So what does that mean, Coach Mitch? It means that you understand the mission of what you're doing. You're protecting this country, and therefore it is a bigger purpose to these people who are new to OFO. I hear this all the time. I've been here for 7 years now, so I always ask my clients who are now wearing the badge, so what's it like? I hear this one a lot. Coach Mitch, this mission I'm doing here is just so different from my civilian life. It's completely different. I say, in what way? I feel like I'm really impacting this country more in a positive level. I'm doing a lot more that I would consider serious. And I think, wow, it's a good thing to say. And I understand that too because I felt that same way, but I wanted to hear them say it, right? So those are your top 5 things, you guys, about when you get into OFO, the first 90 days. That's what you feel. So Liam, I think it's a great question to bring up. I like that you did that, and thank you for that. I hope this helps you guys out. If you guys want a one-on-one coaching course, get down into my description below. Click into the coaching program. Get into my calendar at your convenience. I'm here 7 days a week, 11 hours a day. So you guys take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.